Hello, everybody. Welcome to my snowy morning with my favorite birds. As you can see, Mr. or Mrs. Blue Jay right here. I know it's terrible watching them struggle on this particular bird feeder. This is what the woodpeckers do when they try to eat from it. I do have a new one for them that's a platform, and they will be much more comfortable. So that'll be in an upcoming video. Anyway, I hope you enjoy watching my birds while I process some big revelations I've been having while I have been in the dating scene again. As you may have known, I'm out of a 1.5 year long relationship. This is the one I had after my divorce. That I jumped right into. It was what I needed while it lasted, and now I'm back in the dating scene. And in doing so, I am talking with a friend a lot to gauge like what I'm feeling and what I'm doing, and I'm processing all of these things that I feel like I'm learning about myself, which are ridiculous things. Like I'll get into it in a second, but they seem pretty basic, but I'm just like now realizing this is my pattern and this is what I do and why do I do it? So I hashed this out with a good friend, and then I'm not gonna lie, I entered some stuff into Chat GPT and had Chat help me, therapist this out of me, like, why am I doing these things? We'll see if I can get into, I have like 2 or 3 that I really wanted to get into. Let's see how many we can squeeze into this video while we watch my little birdies. That is a nuthatch that just flew off, but it's what's not white-breasted, red-breasted nuthatch? Anyway, he's long gone. These are a 20 trillion chickadees, as you can see, if you know birds at all. Let's see. I'm just gonna jump into the biggest problem I'm having in dating right now is, it's the worst. It's turning people down. That's it. Like, we can be, whether that's like in text or, well, some of the people, let me back up. We've only gotten to the texting part. The people that I've gone on dates with and then I have to turn them down is the absolute worst thing for me. So much so that this one guy I just went on a date with, I mean, I had a feeling we weren't going to be a good connection, like romantic connection, but I was willing to give it a chance. We had really good, well, good. I won't say really good. Just we had pretty good rapport via text. And he's a therapist, actually, ironically, for families, but mostly men. And I thought, great, he's emotionally mature, he's educated, he's smart, and that's why we had nice conversations. So we went on our date yesterday, 2 days ago maybe. Instantly I knew. I'm like, yep, nope, this is not a match. I was so hoping he felt the same way, like, or at least he felt that I felt that way and he would not push it. But after the date and we sent a couple texts, I kept mine super platonic and did not speak about the future. He finally outright asked, so am I worthy of another chance? Not worthy. What did he say? I'd have to look it up. And then I was like, oh, this is awful. He's putting, like, I have to say the thing. And this is where I struggle immensely. I was literally considering going out on another date with him just to prolong the letting him down. I do realize that's ridiculous. And I knew I had to, like, preserve my sanity and my time and my energy and not do that. But not gonna lie, I totally thought, well, what's the harm? Like, maybe maybe it'll grow. He'll grow on me. Even though I know 100% that's not going to happen. So Chat gave me some reasons why people who struggle to say no, like where this stems from. I feel like I don't really fall into any of these. Being a people pleaser, I'm not an overly people pleaser. Good girl conditioning. You don't want to hurt people. You should be nice, be agreeable. Like, I don't have that either. Next one was fear of conflict or emotional discomfort. I mean, yes, let's say yes on that one. Definitely emotional discomfort. And then that conflict part where I just didn't want to have to do it. That I will agree to that. The next one I think is my reason. They title it over empathy. You feel their disappointment as if it's happening to you. Yes, I am so uncomfortable that I'm making them uncomfortable, that I want to fix the discomfort, but I'm the one causing it. It's ridiculous. I broke up with another guy a couple weeks ago, and he's very sweet and so nice, and so it was even harder. And we did have a romantic connection. There was other reasons why I was just not interested in moving forward. But with him, he was so sweet with his responses that I wanted to like give him more chances with me, even though it wasn't going to be sustainable, because I wanted to fix him, but I was the one who broke him. And I want to just say, I am not that full of myself that I think it's like I'm breaking men and they can't handle it. It is an over empathizing weird thing that I do, that it's part of my wiring, that my job is to make sure everyone is okay at, to my own detriment. So yes, the irony being I'm protecting men I barely know at my own expense. Why? Why do I do that? Yes, because I'm over empathetic, but why am I that? I'm so uncomfortable with that they will be hurt. That's my number one. Like, I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to hurt them. So why do I believe if someone likes me that I'm responsible for not disappointing them? That's definitely the core. I do feel like I'm responsible for not hurting them. And like I said, I want to then fix it. I know this and I can see it up for myself. So my goals from here on out are to keep practicing that. Maybe it gets easier. I don't know, but it took me forever to compose the perfect 2 sentences to this guy the other day. Let me scroll to our our texts. Let me find his name. Like, this was so hard for me. After the date, he texted, "Hi, I had fun meeting you. It's always awkward. Heading home now via the grocery store." So at first I thought, perfect. He didn't speak about the future. He didn't say anything overly, complimentary of me. And so maybe we're just good. We're going to, separate. It'd be fine. So I had to say the nice things back, which was, "It was nice meeting you too. I'm heading home via the gas station." Then I'm hoping literally like that is it. And I said to my friend, I'm like, "That's going to be it, right? He won't pursue this." We both felt it. She's like, "No, I think he's going to say something." And then when he did, she said, "Haha, told you so." Those are the kinds of friends I have. So what he said was, "So I qualify for another date?" Buddy, I don't know why you said it that way, because I didn't say anything that led you to believe that you would qualify. And the way that he put that makes me feel even more awkward, because he's giving me the power. And I don't want it. I want him to take like half of it and just be able to say, like, "I'm not sure that was a match. What do you think?" But no. So anyway, this is what took me way too long to compose. And I used like the Google AI to get there, because I took just certain words. And this is not rocket science. I get that, but it's so hard for me because I just want to never do it. I said, "I enjoyed chatting at lunch, but I don't feel the connection I'm looking for." I was quite proud of that sentence. "I wish you and his dog the very best. So he wrote back, sure thing. No punctuation. So then I was like, oh, I was so in discomfort over this. You do not even know. I was like I'm doing it now. I'm like, I have to curl in on myself. I feel like this wave of nausea. Um, I just want to like hide and be small. And I did not want to have to say this to him. Like, it, it is beyond just normal. Oh, I don't, I'm sorry I let him down. Um, but it it hurts me. Oh, physical. It's physical discomfort, and I. It's almost like, during that moment, I'm like, why am I dating if I can't handle this part of it? Because it's gonna keep happening. So just don't date, and you won't have to, let people down. And then, so I let people down, and then I moved to another date, and I'm all excited again. I've just been talking to a new guy, and I'm all excited about him. And my brain lets me forget that how hard it's going to be if we have to like say the hard things to each other. So this is the game, guys. I don't know. Chat has just told me, you're like, think of it as you're not hurting someone, you're respecting reality. And I get that intellectually, but oh, it just feels really bad to make somebody feel bad, because he had to thought, like, we had a fine date. We laughed. It was stuff to talk about. But he has to go away from that thinking like, ugh, she doesn't like me. What is it about me she didn't like? And that's right there is what really makes me uncomfortable. I can see that we are 12 minutes in, and there's only 6 minutes left of my birds, so I'm not going to get to my other huge revelations about myself. So if you can bear with me, we will do those on another day. If this is something that resonates with you, I would love to know how you deal with it. Like, I know my daughter, I'm telling her these stories, and she's just like, whatever, didn't work out, She's heartless in a great way. How did I raise such a strong daughter? But I do not have that. Chat also told me, like, I feel like I need to read this on the daily. Dating is a series of gentle disappointments until you find the match. Ugh, the whole thing right there. Is it gentle? Ugh. No one dies from a no thank you. You're not rejecting their worth, just the fit. And I guess that's the distinction. I hope that their takeaway is, like, not that cliched, it's not you, it's me. It's more, it's not you, it's the fit, it's the us, it's the connection, which, I hear that, and I still feel like they're going to take it personally. Of course you take it personally. This whole thing is personal. I don't know. There's no great way to get over it, I think. Just, I'm going to have to keep practicing with this muscle. Chat says, they're allowed to handle their own feelings. You don't need to bubble wrap them. Like, okay. I hear you. I hear you, chat. I will try harder. I like that. Like, they're allowed to handle their own feelings. Like, obviously, I get that, like I said, but it's just, I really do hate disappointing people. But I cannot do the thing where I stay too long because I feel bad saying no. That's the part I have let other things go too long to just avoid it and prolong the inevitable. Chat says, how insane it feels when you're the one protecting someone's feelings that you owe nothing to. Thanks, chat. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. It's just that, yeah, I have been a caretaker um, of people always. And so apparently this extends to perfect strangers, and now I'm protecting them from my own self. But they are grown men, they can handle it. This isn't the first rejection. It's just my personal biggest struggle in dating. Phew. Okay. Oh, guys, look at this little red squirrel. He is adorable. Like, I want to keep him. I come in my house, feed from my hand. I will give you all the yummy treats. He's so freaking cute. And there's just one. So it took me months to attract birds to my new feeders here at this house. Months. And it was crazy. And then after the birds started coming, and I've got a lot of birds, I said to somebody, oh, you know what? I can't believe the squirrels haven't figured out that I'm feeding, seeds up here on the deck. No sooner, like less than a day, there's this little red adorbs. And as far as I can tell, it's the same one in just one. It's just him and my birds. I mean, he's going to tell his friends, though. I hope he doesn't tell the grays, because those guys get vicious, and they're huge, and they break my feeders, and I added that little guy, little red, because I thought you would enjoy him. He is adorable. Anyway, guys, back to my sob story. Please tell me if you have the same affliction as I do of being over empathetic. Please know I'm not saying any of this in a look at me, they all want me, I am so empathetic and I don't want to hurt people. Like, this is a flex. I get it. That's not my take on this. I very much would like to change, and I need help. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning into my snowy birds that I thought would be more fun than watching my face for the 18 minutes. Thanks for hanging out. I will have links to the Facebook group down below, and I'm running out of time. Love you all. Bye.